This week we are going to play the Justice League Dark DLC. Basically, the bonus week this week is double currency for the Justice League Dark DLC. It's also 50% off on the gear from the Justice League Dark DLC, but we're not going to purchase the gear. I pretty much purchased everything I need. But if you guys want to purchase stuff from the Justice League Dark vendor, you can. I'm sure some of you guys still need some of the styles that is sold by the Justice League Dark vendor. If I recall, it's the Argus style and the I forget the other one, Son of something. Oh, hello, Mr. Flashpoint Batman. We're starting soon, I guess. I hope. Unless, if people don't want to play the Justice League Dark DLC, I guess we'll see. Also, today we are playing with evil villains. So if you have an evil villain and you need to play the Justice League Dark DLC, come and join us in the House of Legends. Yeah, I had to make a few female characters at some point to be able to show off some of the female styles. So sadly, let me switch to healer. My healer character, I decided to make it an Emerald Empress. Way back when I had made this like a Brainiac 11, I made it sort of mixture of Brainiac and 11 from Stranger Things. But I decided to turn it into an Emerald Empress at some point, and as luck would have it, not too long after that, we did get the Emerald Empress style. The reason why I wanted to make it an Emerald Empress was for this here. Basically, with sorcery, you can summon a little eye like this one. So that's pretty much all the thinking I did put into creating this character. Hello, Shadow Knight. Thank you, Wrestle Spider. Yeah, guys, if you guys can like the stream. And this week, our friend Flashpoint Batman is not going to be able to be with us. Sadly, last week we had a pretty big storm over here. Oh, actually, my pants are on fire. Oh, let's switch. There we go. Hello, Mr. Flashpoint.
Hello.
You're gonna have to rename your character Flashpoint Terminator.
No, I'll keep this name.
Why?
Power's back on.
Let me tweak your volume a little bit. Say something?
My power's back on.
Okay. Well, yesterday they were talking about how there was like roughly 40, maybe a bit more than 40,000 people that were still out of power. They were hoping
Yep.
to resolve everything by Saturday, so I guess you got lucky and...
Yeah, it went on just before I came home, so...
but you're gonna use a munition, the worst power in the world. Kyle, we play villain characters.
Disagree.
Sorry. Say that again?
I was saying I don't disagree with the power.
Hello, J Slump. Hello, future Captain Marvel.
I hate being villains. Oh well.
So for those wondering, our friend Flashpoint Batman doesn't like ammunition all that much. So that's why we're having a bit of fun at the expense of ammunition. Just harmless fun.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. It's like when I called maps
It looks
evil
cool.
maps. It's just for fun. There's nothing hidden behind that.
See,
Let's
power
pick this
looks
up.
cool enough, but it's so bad in my opinion.
Even the most untrustworthy foes can work together to save the world. And even
Well,
the most
it was more
stringent
fun.
heroes
Didn't
can
you
make exceptions for the
didn't you
greater
used to
good.
be able to get
This is
a
what we are
bandana
counting
when
on.
you use the weapon buff at some point?
Yeah, there was a bandana you can get, but I don't like using it, so...
Okay. Because basically the power was pretty much inspired by Rambo, Commando, and all those big action guys from the 80s.
Yep.
So guys, if you want to come and join us, come to the Hallows of Legend, or send me a tell in game and I'll invite you to the group. Sadly, when it comes to Evil Friday, there's not a lot of evil villains, sadly, that seems to log in. Most of you guys seems to play hero characters, and you don't seem to have villain characters. And I guess to be able to play also the Justice League Dark DLC, I have to admit, I don't remember what combat rating you need for Justice League Dark. Do you remember that?
Somewhere in the 200s, I think. I don't know. Maybe
Let's
the
see.
late 100s, early 200s, somewhere around there. I think it's the early 200s.
Oh, there it is. We need 210.
Yeah, so
So
early
guys,
200s.
if you have an evil villain that's 210, come and join us. Also afterwards, into the group for whatever reasons. Go to the open world. We'll go there afterwards and we'll fight diverse bounties. There's a Shog, if I recall correctly. There's the big shadow demon. I forget which one. There's a third one. I forget. Oh, and we have a nice Moon Knight over here. This is a pretty good approximation of the new Marvel version of Moon Knight. I'm not sure why he doesn't have. Oh, yeah, he has the emblem. Okay. Sadly, when you put the emblem white on white, you kind of lose the emblem a bit. That's why I did put a lot of black in the emblem to get some contrast. I know that it wasn't exactly on canon, but sometimes you have to make a few changes to make the style pop a bit better. And here you can see he's using the hood style. He's not using the Pied Piper style. Could be that he doesn't have the Pied Piper style. Could be prefer the hood style. I guess we could start. We could play the 4-player mission to get started. What say you?
Sure.
It'll give a chance maybe to more people to log in.
I was at the when I started up DC. When I got home, I noticed something though. I spawned in Little Bohemia, and the robots, they were doing a weird animation. Did they add a new animation to the characters in the game?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did?
You can see it with the characters in the House of Legends. They gave new poses, new animation to a whole bunch of NPCs. But sometimes it seems as if when they give animation to a few NPCs, it kind of changed the animation to a lot of other NPCs. I don't know if it's on purpose, like if they did a script and said, okay, let's change all those characters to this animation, or if they changed it for one character and without meaning to, it changed it for all the characters. But yeah, they did add some
Welcome
new
to
animation
Argus,
not
where the
that long
Yank
ago.
government dabbles with
Oh,
heroes,
Oh, I remember
tights,
this
and
mission.
arcane
I
forces
hated it
better
because of
left
the
alone.
the
See,
turret
Trevor's a
section.
big dog round here. He's
I have
got
to
a
admit,
nice one,
it's
potentially
been so
named
long since I
Black
played this
Room.
mission. I have
They
no
keep
memory
all
of
kinds
it,
of
so I'll trust
trinkets
you
there that may
to
help us take on the flying
tell me what to do.
monster in the sky.
It sucks. There's
A,
no way to say it, but it sucks.
a future Captain Marvel wishes they changed two abilities from munitions.
These Argus agents have been right bollocks.
I don't think they're going to change any abilities anytime soon, but I could be mistaken.
Mixed with old socks.
Oh yeah, and Mr. Flashpoint. You must have been devastated when they changed, when they canceled the Marvel MMO.
I was kind of a little disappointed, yeah. I was kind of hoping to get a kind of more, just say, polished version of this game, but oh well. Guess we won't get that.
Well, the good news is that like there's 50.5 million that we're going to invest on the Marvel game. And apparently they're going to split that money amongst DC Universe Online, Lord of the Rings Online, and probably further small projects they have in the pipeline. So the good thing is that some of that money will go to the graphic update that people have been
These
asking
laser
for.
traps look to have a timed rotation.
And the
I'll
same
meet
with the
you on
devs.
other
Some of
side.
the devs, they're
I'm not
Hopefully some of the devs that are on the Marvel game will come back on the DC game. Hey, you're cheating!
Sure.
It hurts!
See, if I was a fire tank, I could just walk right through there and I wouldn't die.
Well, we walked through and we didn't die, so we're okay.
Oh yeah?
Well, I only walked halfway through. You did disable the lasers when I was about halfway through, so maybe I would have died, but I did not, so that's what matters. Yes, tell him the game is doing fine.
Once we get to the turrets, you're gonna want to split up 2 people on 2 people.
Sure.
Preferably a healer on one side and a tank on the other, because otherwise, yeah, because I see there's 2 different roles, right? So,
Sure.
one DPS on each side.
Ah, we don't have a troll. That's so sad. No one wants to play trolls anymore.
I don't.
I know. No one wants to. I'm one of the last.
The only roles I care.
I'm one of the last OG trolls.
I'm the only thing I like is electric healer and fire tank, and that's it.
Nah, you're so mean. Troll is fun. The Green Lantern power is troll, and it's one of the fun powers to use. Yeah, you have to like using combos, but still. Oh, let's pick up the briefing first. A lot of people were wondering why did they give us the bonus week with an old DLC like this one.
Look sharp, mate.
Basically, if there are new players that are playing the game, they're probably having a hard time trying to find players to play the content.
Here's the spot, by the way.
Keep coming until we all go down. Let's disappoint them, shall
So
we?
1 person, 2 people on one side and 2 on the other, because they're gonna spawn some turrets here.
Oh, your dog is getting crazy. Oh, I'm all alone. Oh, there we go.
What? Now we have turrets to worry about too.
So we have to clear the turrets?
You have to stay right beside
Oh,
the turrets
yeah,
the entire
okay.
time.
It's like capture the flag. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I'll summon my ally, Nubia.
I organized the Council
Nah,
of
too
Wonder
late.
Women because it's about all of us in it, together.
That was useless.
Wonder Woman here.
So that was a good example of, oh, Terminator needs some healing. Are you too far for me to heal you?
Yeah, I'm too far.
Oh. I started using the Clarion artifact some time ago. I have to admit, I kind of like it.
Really?
Yeah, it kind of gives you extra healing abilities that don't require any power to use. Like, especially with the electric, if somehow you end up in a group that requires a lot of healing and you burn through your power quick, the artifact actually allows you to keep on healing and try to save your power a bit. There's a few occasions though, like I wouldn't use it with a fire tank, but like I have my Sandwalker character, which is an earth tank that uses a dual wield, and it kind of works well with that build as well. So I didn't think much about the artifact at first, but basically that allows you to give some healing abilities to other roles than healer. It allows pretty much everyone to be sort of self-sufficient, but again, I wouldn't use it with fire. I wouldn't use it with celestial either. I wouldn't use it with a power that relies heavily on combos.
This next part might be hard as well. It's I believe it's Etrigan. So for the Etrigan thing, we gotta kill all the armors.
We get the one bad guy at a time. Armada is asking, are they still doing the dev events? A lot of the devs that used to do the events are gone. Like I think Ocean was pretty much behind that, and she's not with Daybreak anymore. So I'm sure at some point maybe some devs will pick up the ball and keep doing the dev event instead. But right now, I don't think there's anyone left who were involved in the event. Or there might be Sharon, but I suspect that Sharon might be a bit busy right now. Basically, there's there's Jackster that left DCUO some time ago, and from what I understand, there's a handful of devs that left with him. So the devs are probably doing double duty right now, so they may not have time to do the dev event at this point. Wrestle Spider is asking, is Earth 2 Superman Lord Zod and DCUO? Oh, we lost. What happened?
Maybe we can invite someone from the chat.
No one did send me a chat, so if you guys want to join the group, try to... If someone wants to invite, to be in the group, send me a tell and I'll invite you. So we'll wait a minute or two. So basically, the Earth 2 Superman, Lord Zod, and DCUO. No, it's not... I guess you mean the New 52 Earth 2, because the Earth 2 Superman was the original Superman from the 30s. But the Lord Zod is not in DCUO just yet. We do have an alternate version, sort of Superman. Like we have the evil Superman in, I forget if it's Brother in Arms or Family something. But we don't have the Lord Zod just yet. Oh, and we lost our tank. I'm so sad now.
Alright, well, let's open up the group then.
The drawback of Evil Friday. Oh, Emperor Doom. Is it who I think it is?
I think so. It's Suicide Squad, so yeah, it's a Task Force X, so yeah, it's him.
Then we're doomed.
He will do good damage, so yeah, because what we gotta do for this one is basically fight Etrigan like you normally do, but when he calls all his armors, we gotta destroy all the armors as fast as we can.
We'll let Doom do
It's
that.
basically a DPS check.
Hello, J. Jonah. So sadly, DCUO has been quiet for a couple of weeks now. It seems that people took their summer break early.
Alright.
Normally, DCUO stay pretty busy until July 4th, and then with July 4th, the population drops like a rock until either end of August or until we get the next DLC.
I can see that you so much so I'll make more.
Time to run.
No mere man, little gentleman.
Yeah, I hate this last boss fight. Usually playing this with randoms is not a good idea.
Well, we lost our tank.
Yeah.
Evil tank.
Bloody hell, Etrigan's a right piece of work.
Nah.
Watch out for his tricks. There are plenty of toys in here for him to use.
My oh my, what have we here? So many tools for me to commandeer.
The demon is
It may be
eyeballing the
wise to
artifacts.
save your energy. You cannot escape the curse of the effigy.
For a right king.
I see that you are trying to run, but please come closer. Let's have some fun. Only pain.
Oh no, we lost Doom. Damn, this fire hurts quite a bit. Hello, Chess Rabbit. YouTuber 1107 says, I'm happy for cancel of Marvel MMO. DCUO gets the funding it deserves. With expansions, graphic updates, and PS5 version dropping. Well, the thing is, we don't know how much of that money will go to DCUO. So it could be that only $5 goes to DCUO and the rest goes to other games.
Etrigan's armor is trying to take down Constantine's protective circle.
But yeah, hopefully they're going to put more resources into DCUO and more devs. But again, even if they take the Marvel heroes, the Marvel MMO devs and put them on DCUO, sadly, no devs means they're gonna have to train them.
Keep him off me.
I'm dead. Doom's dead.
Everyone's dead.
Yeah, it's a pretty hard mission.
Worst comes to worst, we'll try one of the raids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could still do Evil Friday, and I could just queue up and then come in as a hero with my fire tank.
Oh, Emperor Doom hates this alert.
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah, pretty much everyone does. If it wasn't for the clamp,
Yeah.
we'd be able to breeze through that.
Yep.
Evil clamp.
So, do you want me to do that? I can just go to my Ghost Rider and then I can just queue up this mission and then join you guys.
Oh, sure, if you want to do that.
Alright. Yeah, because that'll be easy. I can just restore the entire time. Alright, I'll be back.
So let's say no and wait for the evil Flashpoint Ghost Rider. So for those who maybe do not know, basically DCUO was working on a Marvel game, on a Marvel MMO game, and sadly we learned, I think it was Monday. Oh, back already?
Yeah. Are you able to invite me?
I'm not sure. Let's see.
Perfect. This should be a little bit easier now.
Dreamy Tears. No, the Marvel MMO is not out. It's been cancelled. We learned about the cancellation on Monday. Monday, I think Tuesday, early this week.
I was actually getting excited for it. Oh well.
Basically, from what we understand, from the little information we were given, is that no, there's our friend Ghost Rider. Is that they pretty much
Ready?
reassessed? They reassessed the risk, and it was also a pretty big investment. They were planning to spend 50.5 million on the game. But now it would seem that it's not going to happen. Oh, not sure why. Evil targeting.
Bloody hell, Etrigan's a right piece of work. Watch out for his tricks. There are plenty of toys in here for him to use.
My oh my, what have we here? So many tools for me to commandeer.
Look sharp. The demon is eyeballing the artifacts.
Oh, sorry about that.
Save your energy. You cannot escape the curse of the effigy.
Well, right now the Justice League Dark is the bonus week this
See
week.
that you are trying to run, but please come closer. Let's have some.
Airwind Troll would be fun to have.
Cover me. I'll try to overcome Edrigan's spells by getting the artifacts back into their cells. Bollocks! Now he's got me rhyming.
My glorious Oda.
Yeah, this is a lot easier with the fire tank.
Watch
I
releasing it from
mean, it's so much easier. Now, if this was elite, that might be a little different. It's still pretty hard, but
Come on, for a tank you're supposed to be invincible. You should be able to do Elite. Elite Plus even.
I don't even think this one has elite plus, does it?
I think it's only for the latest content.
the sword of Damocles.
I kind of want to try it though. Oh shoot! Ooh.
You had best stop meddling, wizard.
Oh, Doom went down I think. You got? Did you get him?
Yeah, he's up. I have the real Etrigan right here.
Deploy countermeasures.
Oi, I got the artifact under partial lockdown.
And he's
Still draw energy
done.
from the bugger until I lock it away completely.
Now that I have my arm, this business done, enchanted to be led. Should you need me again, just ring me.
Bollocks! Faust with the spear of bloody destiny. He could break the world even without that rip in the sky. Steve-O, any chance I could check out some mojo from your lending library?
I'll tell you what, John. We've been looking for the Mark of Cain and Book of Lilith recently. You help Argus recover them, and we'll talk. They're in a village near Markovia, but
Danielle says you need a OP group.
by
Just a fire tank.
I'll scramble a helo to drop us near the village.
pretty much.
Someone says Elite Plus is hard. Oh, it went too fast. I haven't tried Elite Plus just yet, so no idea.
I'm down to try it eventually. See, this part of the alert I actually like. It's actually decent.
Multiverse says this game makes me sad. Why? It's a fun game.
Gather around. Before we go off to Castle Bloodsucker, take these lamps. The Order of Van Helsing used these to combat creatures of the night. Probably pretty useful right about now.
Always wanted to get my hands on one of these. Seems like my crew runs into things that go bump in the night every time we leave the pub.
But if you play Elite
Keep
Plus,
fueling
be
these
careful.
lamps with the
No
right
speed
kind of
hacker.
petrol, and you'll be able to master its
There's
flames.
a Obsidian
Vance
Chill
and
that's
their
been
kin
making
have a
videos
thing against fire and light.
basically trying to expose speed hackers. Danielle wants the Kung Fu style. It's sadly it's a random drop, and
Heads up, people. This is the current home.
quite a few years ago I had to run the avatars, the sub-avatars in the south of Gotham. A lot. Although I was looking for the
Ready for anything.
Looking around, I
Astral style sites to work against you. You may run, there's some missions you may run for months and months, and if you're not lucky, not get the style you want.
She wears a posh strap.
Hello Anubis. Yeah, sorcery.
Never mind. I don't
You guys,
wanna know.
do you guys want to split up? Two go one way, two go the other,
Sure, why?
or because there's two areas you gotta go to anyways.
You are unworthy of the mother and
Alright,
mother's
you can do them go this way then.
Fascists, vampires, and zombies. Oh my! Enjoy tearing this place anew. However,
What did you think of the what's it called? The DLC with the that actually gave us this map the first time. The Wonder Woman one, whatever it's called.
As a religion, I find it intriguing that the crime,
Uh,
a focus for the deification,
something justice.
interest from the crime is a powerful tool in the hands of, but there will always
What do you know what I'm talking about? The World War what's it called Wonder Woman DLC.
Age
What do
of
you think of it?
Justice.
Age of Justice, that's it.
It was fine.
I thought it was pretty cool when it came out.
The bounties were a bit of a pain in the butt, seeing how they were random. So sometimes you had to fight some of the same bounties over and over.
But they fixed that now, though.
Yeah, now, but way back when, you could end up fighting a whole bunch of bounties before you got the one you needed.
Yeah.
Although most of the bounties were not too bad, the worst one was Eclipso. Holy crap, that one was a bit of a pain in the butt.
I thought Gentleman Ghost was annoying.
No, it was fine.
I thought he was an annoying one. You know, normally I don't like it when they repurpose old maps, but the way they did it up, this one, I actually like it. They gave it a completely different vibe.
I don't think splitting it was a good idea.
No?
Nah, we should have stuck together.
Oh, you guys died. Alright, well you guys can come to where we are then. Just follow all the way around.
The Spear of Destiny reminds me of dark times. I am tempted to use its reality-altering powers to try to lift my curse,
Nope.
but fear the consequences.
You wanna take that?
It is fortunate that
Nah, it's okay. My
Argus
mom will
sealed it
take
in
it.
a Black Room. The Freedom Force
Okay.
liberated the spear from Vandal Savage. However, it concerns me that Savage somehow separated the mark of Cain from the spear.
LMK3 is saying, hello, let's play together. That's what we're doing right now. If you have an evil villain character, once we get out of here, we'll probably try to play maybe one more mission, and then we'll go to the open world. Oh, we'll go to the open world afterwards. So even if somehow we cannot group together because we play with evil villains, if you play a hero character, go to the open world, we'll go there afterwards to fight some of the bounties. Bernard is saying, I'm finding it a bit frustrating to upgrade my artifacts. Oh, Anti Metal Detector worth it? I never use it, so I'm not sure. In theory, it should be. It should help you be able to get more antimetal, but the truth is, I never really used them. I had stacks and stacks of them at some point, and somehow I always forgot to use them. So at some point, I just I sold them in the broker. I needed some cash. It was a quick 5 million per antimetal detector, so I was able to make a bit of cash that way. What artifact do you use with Sorcery Healer? Not sure, I'm gonna have to check. We're on the US servers. We need people who are level combat rating 210 to be able to gain access to the content. But Mr. Mac, this is one of the problems we have with Evil Friday. A lot of people we play with normally are hero players. And sadly, sometimes they don't have a high level villain.
The last place that we need to, that's an optional thing to do, is, which I'm pretty sure you get a fee from it, is on the other side of where you guys died at. It's over here.
Actually, I'm looking at the time. Guys, if you want to go to the open world, we'll probably go play the bounties afterwards. That way, a lot of you guys will be able to join with us, even if you are not evil villains. Multiverse, how long did it took you to get the Kung Fu? I have no idea. I've got that years and years ago, and I couldn't tell you. I know that for the astral headpiece, holy crap! One summer I went, I was farming the avatars in South Gotham for about a month. Every day I would play hours and hours and hunt those avatars, and I still didn't get the headpiece. I got it like a year later completely by accident. But at the time when I was actively farming for it, it just wouldn't drop for some reason. So sadly, sometimes when you're not lucky, when the random number generator is against you, sadly it can be challenging to get a very specific style. Another example would be the Kryptonian chest piece, like the Kryptonian flex suit chest piece. Took me 9 years to get the freaking thing. Yeah, I even made a video about it at the time.
These fascist scum aren't just corrupting magic.
So sadly, there are some styles that if you're not lucky, it'll take you a long, long time. Which is why I kind of prefer to use the rare style vendor. Sadly, not all the styles are with the rare style vendor. So for those styles, you have no choice. You have to play the content and hope to get lucky. Hello, Piotr.
Well, the Kryptonian flex suit you can get off the broker now.
Yeah, now you can get it, but way back when, the only way you could get it was from running the Fortress of Solitude raids. I think the first and the second one. And holy crap. I would farm it and farm it and farm it. Like one summer, I farmed it with a handful of characters. So every week, I would play the missions with a handful of my characters. And I did that for a whole summer. And I didn't get it. And then as I was making my video about getting the Kryptonian chest piece, I was going to make the video even though I didn't have the chest piece just yet, but I was just going to explain in theory what you had to do, and somehow that's how I got it.
Alright, now we got the thing there. Yeah, we can go all the way back.
So you won't be able to play an official Ghost Rider just yet?
Nope.
Assuming you would have been able to play Ghost
But they would have definitely had that as a character in the game.
Yeah, but what if they had the Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider?
Yeah, no. The only ones I would consider using would be Danny Ketch and Johnny Blaze, and that's it.
I present you with the mark of Cain, mistress.
Your actions nurture envy.
Bradley Ross says, I'm a mental troll. How many skill points should I try to get minimum before I take on the most recent Elite and Elite Plus raids? As much as you can.
Damn, she took the mark of Cain with her.
There's not a set answer because it depends on the people you play with. Some people, if you don't have 600 skill points, they're not going to play with you.
Your blood will fuel me as my shadows blanket the world.
Alright. Oh, this is a fun boss. I remember this one.
Because sadly with group content,
Protect your master.
it depends on who you're playing with. And some people won't play with you unless you have the best the artifacts up to 200. Some people won't play with you if your allies are not like rank 15.
Remove those pockets of shadow with the magical flames, it'll limit his resources.
You need to remove the flames.
Nah, I don't need to do anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I heal good enough, so.
Those monsters are
So
made
Bradley,
of
at the end of the day,
pure
it depends on
darkness.
who you play with.
Top the leech as well. Use whatever you got to take them down.
But you're gonna have a hard time finding people who want to play elite if you don't have like at least 3, 4, 500 skill points. Again, it depends on who you play with. And other than skill points, odds are they're going to require you to use artifacts, and some of them will require you to use specific artifacts like the Eye of Gemini.
I guess it's a good thing I always run with it.
Boy, that's no wee beastie. Looks like
The Eye of
a
Gemini?
fascist bloodsucker
Yeah,
summons
I
a
have
bigger
that.
shadow beast. It drains away a pool of darkness.
I always use it. I just always wait for someone to ask for it, you know?
I had tried using it at some point, and it was way back when it was still fairly new. And whenever I would use it, I would use the supercharge and summon the ability. People would roll away from it. I guess people didn't know it was the Eye of Gemini doing that effect. So instead of going into the effect to try to get the boost, they would roll away from it. It was a bit strange. So I kind of stopped using it at the time because of that. But then in a lot of group, it became pretty much a requirement.
Minions, come. Protect your master.
I just don't understand the logic behind it. Usually green means it's a good thing.
Well, at some point, green meant poison, and I think it still does in its missions. Like we used to have the green barrels.
No.
What?
I'm a wolf now.
Aw,
do.
cute puppy.
I'm running away. I don't know what to do.
Can I tickle
Oh,
you
there
behind
we
the ears? Oh, Doom went
He was
down.
down. Stop controlling me. No. Oh no.
I wasn't able to raise it, Doom.
He's up.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got a feed. Yeah, so nice.
Come on. Alright, now I got Batman. I swear we're not doing any damage.
Ever 31.6 says at least 400 skill point. Yeah, that sounds about right. And even then, I wouldn't be surprised if you have like below 600. I wouldn't be surprised if some move kick you out.
Yeah, he's healing in there, so we gotta try to drag him out somehow.
Do you have a pull?
Let's try going far away, maybe. I'm trying to pull, it's not working.
Let's move over here.
There we go. We're just too close to him, that's all. There we go.
Oh, I
We
got some
lost the
nature
Mark of
spirits
Cain,
henchmen.
but at least we took down this so-called Order of Eternal Night.
Let's see what's in
Oi,
the box.
I got the Book of Lilith.
Well, that's something. Take it, Constantine. I'll get you the rest of the crime Bible. The Book of Lilith is just an excerpt after all. I'll expect them back as soon as that rift over Gotham closes.
Of course, Steve-O. You know me.
So guys,
what
go to
worries
the open world. We are going to go there to fight the evil bounties.
Okay. The metal open world or the Justice League Dark open world?
Justice League Dark, the Chaos Gotham.
Okay.
So guys, we play on US, PlayStation, and PC. So guys, if you want to come and join us, the time is now. Very often, some of you guys will ask, when can we play together? Tonight is the night of nights. Am I still? Oh yeah. Oh, I hate when that happens.
Okay, I am here. I don't even know where any of it is, but I guess I'll find out.
Well, the teleporter freaked out on me.
Oh yeah, where it just re-teleports you to the front again?
Ever 316, the spotlight this week is Justice League Dark. So come to the Chaos Gotham map. We're gonna go there right now and fight some evil bounties. We'll wait a minute or two for some of you guys to be able to join us. So let's take a minute or two to repair. I'm a bit.
I'm
more
right
used
by
to,
the vendors.
yeah, I'm more used to playing with the heroes. So I was a bit disoriented for half a minute.
Best way to stop that dimensional party crasher in the sky is to get our hands on a few items with the power to kick it
I have
down
to
its
do the
arse,
courier
yeah? Place
mission
these
first.
shrine stones on ley lines around the city.
So guys, give me a minute or two. I'll finish that freaking mission. No, Gabe, no best. Servers are fine. At least on US PlayStation and PC, the server seems to be fine. It's been a bit quiet though for a couple of weeks. People took their summer break a bit early this year, it would seem. Normally, the game should usually stay busy, fairly busy until July 4th. And then at July 4th, a lot of people disappear. The population drops like a rock. And then it picks back up towards the end of August. Or until we get the next DLC. Like the year we got the Wonderverse, I think it was early August. So that year when we got Wonderverse, the population picked up back then. But normally, end of August, early September, that's when the population goes back up after the summer break. But this year, obviously, people have been stuck inside for the past 2 years. So I think people wanted to go out, enjoy the outside a little bit. People have been spending the past 2 years inside playing games and stuff like that. So I can't really blame them for wanting to take a break. And sadly, the Dark Knights DLC was a bit also underwhelming. So it didn't give a reason for some people to stick around.
I'm fighting the giant shadow golem, by the way.
Why couldn't you wait?
I thought you were in here already.
I'm in here, but I have to do the stupid courier mission to be able to take the missions. Especially when you get to this map, before you can play the first missions, there's a missions that you have to do, like triangulate the Demon Square location. So basically you have 3 places where you have to go activate some braziers, and then afterwards, oh, not the wrong place. And then afterwards you're gonna have to fight some NPC.
Well, you got a while anyways, because, well, somewhat a while. He's gonna be able to take time to go down. Got like 5 minutes.
Alexander Cook keeps on getting disconnected. I'm not sure why it would do that. There was some login issues way back when on the test server with the new update, but from what I understand, those issues have been fixed. So if you're still disconnecting, I have no idea what the cause it could be. So right now I'm trying to find the... Oh, there he is.
Stop! I'll talk.
So you can see someone is calling for Shug.
Going down at the Oblivion.
Sorry, Carlos. Xbox have their own server. Basically, PlayStation and PC can play together. But Xbox have their own server. Switch have their own server. So you can't really play with us. We're hoping that someday, many years from now, at some point, they'll merge all their servers together. But it just didn't happen yet.
No matter. He gave
Hello, my name is Tito.
Meet me and Z at the Oblivion Bar for a pint of great soap, and we'll find that we need to put a stop to this whole debacle.
These otherworldly demons threaten everyone in our dimension. Hero, villain, soldier, civilian, doesn't matter. We have to band together.
But I'm a bit surprised, Alexander, that you get disconnected, because normally it's something I wouldn't be surprised if there was a high population on the server, but right now, for the past couple of weeks, we've had a somewhat low population on the server. So you should be okay, but you never know.
You know, I thought it would be a pretty cool idea.
What?
So, I was thinking about this. All the main, basically big, more populated YouTube channels that are part of this community, imagine them getting their own ally of their character.
No, that'll never happen.
Well, I think that'd be kind of cool, though.
It would be cool, but I don't think that'll ever happen. They never really showed that kind of support for YouTubers. The closest I can think of is Tori Kumu. A lot of his videos were showcased on the DCUO website for a while. But that's the closest I've seen to them offering any kind of support to a YouTuber. Maybe there's stuff behind the scene I don't know about. Maybe they were giving $1 million a week to Trexlight when he was making videos, or Balkan, but as far as I can tell, it's not really something. They don't really offer support to YouTubers, which is fine. When I started making YouTube videos, I knew that there would be no support from DCUO, and that was fine. I didn't do it. I didn't start making videos to get support from them or to get any special treatment from them. But yeah, having the Shog is here. But yeah, having a Multiverse ally, that would be fun. But it's going to remain in the dream world.
Like, imagine having Obsidian Joe. You'd have your character. You'd have, I don't know, say Torikumu's character, whatever. You know, all these different characters that, you know, that were iconic.
I would much prefer to have my very own emblem or my very own style. But yeah, having an ally that could be fun as well.
I don't see the Shog.
He's right pretty much in the middle of the map. Yeah, pretty much in the middle of the map on the edge of the park. It's about halfway down, so you should be able to find us.
Oh, at the park. I gotcha. Gotcha.
We'll do the pods afterwards. Hello, yeah, Simpelsi. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, we're playing with villains. Ever 316. Today was Evil Friday. Oh, today is Evil Friday. Sadly, on Evil Friday, not a lot of you guys seems to be playing villain characters. So
I've seen him
sometimes
in the park though.
nah, it's
Sorry.
too late. Too late. We'll try to do it again after.
Oh, he's dead?
Yes.
Aw.
Well, let's try and find the pods. Doesn't seems to be here.
There you are. I think there's one in the middle I saw. They're green, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one right here. In the middle. Like right by where, I don't know. Not hard to say where. It's just right in the middle of the park.
I guess. Oh, there we go. Where to?
There's one that's like right in the middle of the park. It's kind of like, I don't know.
Next to a little kiosk, or?
It's hard to say because they all look like ancient debris everywhere.
But in
It's
the
kinda
middle of
like
the
the
park, it's usually the smaller ones. We're looking for the big one.
Oh, okay. Well, I have no idea.
Might be over here.
I don't play Justice League Dark, so I don't
I
know
haven't
much
played
about
it
the
in a
DLC.
while.
When it came out, I didn't really play it that much, so.
I played it quite a bit. It's around the time we had also the Shazam time capsule. My name is Tito is saying I never liked playing as a villain. I made one before and it was my Reverse Flash. Not fun playing as a villain to me. That's all right. You don't have to play as a villain. That's fine. It just normally we do play with heroes, but some villain players wanted to play as well. So at some point I decided that the last Friday of the month would be Evil Friday, so that we could play with villains once in a while. Sadly, sometimes with getting a full group of villains is challenging to say the least. Hello, Jerry. Oh, Jerry owns Deathstroke in the game. That's fine. Where's the pod? Did you find it yet?
Now I gave up.
Ah, slacker.
I like the sky though. The skybox is nice.
Oh yeah, I love the moon, the broken moon, and the tentacles coming out of the portal. It's a fun bit. Reminds me a bit of the Hellboy comic. Oh, Dark Celestial found it.
I just wish they'd get rid of those bobbles.
Oh, it's over here. It's
freaking-
pretty much south of the map. Ah, he's almost down.
Who's almost down?
The Elder Demon for the pods. And down he goes.
Damn.
Well, you're a Ghost Rider. You can fight poor defenseless demons. guess we're pretty much done here. Let's go back to the House of Legends.
Sure. Because I have no idea what I'm doing here.
That's alright. Just Rabbit says he loves playing villains. Yeah, to each their own. Some people want to play villains, some people want to play heroes. Most people by default seem to want to play heroes, and I can understand why. Growing up, usually people enjoy the hero characters. So I'm pretty sure a lot more people want to be Superman than wants to be the Joker, and I guess it's also a bit more healthy. If you really want to be the Joker, maybe you should ask yourself a question or two. My name is Tito. I'll probably give another chance to playing as a villain. If you want to, Tito. There's no, you don't have to. We play with villains on Evil Friday, the last Friday of the month. Jerry's saying my Raven needs the Void Orbital Strike. Um, it's been a long time since I looked for it on the broker. You should be able to get it on the broker, but if no one is selling it, it might get a bit expensive. Like if there's not many people selling it, it will become a little bit rare, and it might be a bit tough to get. Although I forget where you actually get it. Was it a random drop or do you get it from a vendor?
I wouldn't know, because I don't try to make that type of character.
No.
So.
Let's
The only
go
character I use is Ghost Rider and Batman, and it doesn't go good on any of those characters. I probably won't know anything about it.
So starting tonight, you have to get the Void Orbital Strike. You have to create the Void Ghost Rider.
Well,
You have to. You have no
I'd
choice.
probably make something. I could actually make something with it, but nah.
Oh, Jerry. Oh, yeah, the Shadow Demon. Yeah, that's where it comes from. Thanks, Jerry. So if it comes from the Shadow Demon, yeah, look on the broker. Especially this week. If a lot of people go fight the Shadow Demon this week, there's probably going to be a whole bunch of new Void Orbital Strike on the broker this week. So keep an eye out for that. Or fight the Shadow Demon, but for the Shadow Demon, you're gonna have to get lucky. I have no idea how rare the drop is. If the drop is a little bit rare, you may have to fight it over and over. It will be a good time to do so. There's probably going to be a lot of people fighting the Shadow Golem. Yeah, it's probably a somewhat a rare or somewhat rare drop. So you'll probably have to fight the demon quite a lot, which is why usually, unless you're lucky, like if you get lucky and get the item you need as a drop, fine. But usually I tell people, just if you need something, just buy it from the broker. That way you get rid of the random number generator. I understand that sometimes it means spending a lot of money and working a lot to be able to earn that money. Like not too long ago, I had to purchase some Dark Robins for my Batman on PC. And yes, it requires you to farm and farm and farm and earn a lot of cash to be able to purchase certain items. But it's better than hoping to get them as random drops. And again, there's some drops sometimes, like again, the Kryptonian Flex Suit. Holy crap, 9 years it took me to get that freaking thing. At the time, if we could have purchased it from the Dr. Fate vendor, I would have done that. Sadly, that wasn't an option at the time. But yeah, I understand, Jerry. Sometimes you play the content over and over and over and do not get what you're looking for.
Yeah, I tried getting that Kryptonian Flex Suit too for a while, and then I just gave up. It was stupid.
Well, I gave up for quite a while, and then I tried it. Once in a while I would try it again. I would play like once a week. I would play the mission with 2, 3, 4 of my characters, not get the chess piece, and again forget about it for a while. Until again I was just trying to make a video explaining, because it's a question that people often had, like how do you get the Kryptonian Flex Suit? And in order to be able to explain it, I just went into the mission. I showed one of the chess pieces in the mission to be able to get that possibly could give the chess piece, and as luck would have it, I got it. Favorite version of Superman? I can't explain it, but I love Superman Red Sun. When I first saw the character, I don't know why, I really enjoyed it. But it's either that or the John Byrne Superman. Yeah, the John Byrne Superman with the trunks.
You're gonna hate me for saying this
I hate
because
you
it's super
already.
basic, and it's very new. But I actually do like the Injustice Superman. I think everyone does too, though.
Nah,
Besides
no
you,
one likes him. He's a jork. Okay, it was kind
I
of
like
cool
it.
when he became like a Yellow Lantern.
Nah, I like it. It's just a pissed off Superman. It's different because you always seen him in all these different versions of him as a Boy Scout, you know. So to see him pissed off and just have not give two craps about anything or anyone was it's kind of refreshing to see something new, you know.
So my name is Tito says, no, you weird. Absolutely. Someone asked for the pants I'm using. Basically, I'm using the entire Emerald Empress style, which is called the Thrall of Ikron. You get it from the vendors in the Legion, Long Live the Legions open world map, like the 31st century open world map. Oh, my name is Tito says, Angsha Superman is better. Yeah, I can kind of see that. There was a fun bit in the comics way back when they revealed that he actually was a bad guy. Where there's when they destroyed Coast City, and then there's Superboy. Superboy is with Cyborg Superman, and Cyborg Superman had said something like, "Don't go in there or you'll die." He said that to some reporters, I think. And then, what do you know? He blasts them with his heat vision, and Superboy goes, "What the what?" And I said, I said they would die, and Superman always keep his word, or something like that. It was a fun bit, and a fun reveal that, whoops, he's not nice after all.
I got a question. Are those eyes um, locked to your actual eye color, or is that the glowing eyes?
No, it's the emissive eyes. You just set the eye color to whatever color you want, and the emissive eyes will take that color.
Because I was gonna say, can you not use like it's called like some type of like different eyes that kind of glow, like almost like the fiery eyes I'm wearing?
Maybe, but this is like one of my 25th characters, so at the time, these seemed like a good option for the eyes. But yeah, I guess I could try to get some better eyes. I think the Venom eyes are green and glow, so that could be a good option.
I think it would match the aura a lot better as well.
Euphinacy says Amateur Superman 1 million is for me, sure. Space, what do you think of Batman's no killing rules? See quite a few complain about it, which I find ridiculous for the main community. There's always people complaining about that. Basically, they see that as the argument is that it's silly that he doesn't kill the Joker because Joker will escape from Arkham and kill hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of more people. Part of that comes a bit from the Dark Knight Returns. A lot of people got that from Dark Knight Returns. But yeah, you have to remember how Batman became the Batman. Basically, his parents were killed in front of him with a gun. So, of course, he's going to be against killing, and he's going to be against using guns. It's deep down into the character's psyche. But the writers and comic book writers have been trying to undo that or explore that from a different angle or simply change that for quite some times. So I'm sure, and we see it all the time. Like even already way back when with the Batman '89, already Tim Burton didn't care about the no killing rules, and he had Batman kill quite a few people in his movies. And the same with Zack Snyder. Like in the Zack Snyder Batman, the Zack Snyder movies, it was quite a bit again contra or even the Christopher Nolan movies. Like Batman had his one rule, not about not killing people, but he didn't mind letting Ra's al Ghul die. He didn't mind running over some people with the Batmobile and somehow not killing them. He didn't mind. Uh, and the same with the Ben Affleck Batman. Personally, I kind of love the Ben Affleck Batman, but again, in Batman v Superman, he killed a lot of people. So sadly, they.
You gotta remember though, he actually did kill people when he first came out as a character. He was a killer.
That was in
He had good ends.
the 30s, and that lasted like 3 issues. So that has to tell you something.
I know, but it's still part of the character's origin, you know. So technically speaking, he does.
Well, he was inspired a lot at first by various characters like Zoro and the Shadow, the Phantom.
Yeah.
But that quickly went away. Like in the original comics, he killed people for like maybe 6 issues, and then they changed that, and even more when they introduced Robin. It's obvious that they were trying to aim at the character more at kids at the time.
Yep. It never really stuck though until Teen Titans. So.
Jeremy Nosa, I have a bunch of Greek gods in my collection. Okay.
Yeah,
My name is Tito. Who's the best Joker? It's Jack Nicholson. No contest. No contest at all. I know a lot of people like Heath Ledger for some reasons, and it was fine, but Jack Nicholson was much better.
See, Heath Ledger was good for the tone of the movie, you know. It was already a dark movie, and he fit the dark role. The only thing that I did like his personality he had. The only thing that kind of bothered me is that he used makeup rather than his skin being actually white.
Chess Rabbit says Batman stopped killing because of the comic code. Had nothing really to do with his personality. No, he stopped killing long before the comic code ever existed. The comic code came into existence in the mid 50s, late 50s. Batman started to stop killing like it in the 40s. Basically, he killed the first maybe 6 months. He killed the people in the comics, but then they quickly changed that. There's a few reasons why they changed that. I think in Batman #1 might be the first time they did that. Is because they wanted the villain to be able to come back. Like imagine you create a great villain like the Joker, you kill him in Batman issue #1, and then never bring him back. Imagine how crazy.
I thought he did kill a Joker.
Actually, he did. Thank you for saying that. Actually, he did kill the Joker in Batman #1, and then they realized that it's the Joker is a popular character. We can't leave him dead. So obviously they brought him back. So you have to understand also that creating a character that resonates with the audience, that's not an easy feat. So when you have a character that the audience does like, you don't want to kill him. You want to use him month after month after month, and that's what they did with the Joker and with the Penguin and with that's why the Batman has such a rich rogues gallery. As years went by, they created new and new characters that the audience connected with, and they didn't kill those characters. So imagine if they had killed those characters. You wouldn't have the Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker. No one would know about that because Joker would be forgotten by now.
I'm just glad the Condiment King lives.
Thank you, Scrolls. So I guess we're pretty much done for tonight. Oh, we have the Flash came to join us. We have I can't read the Iron Man name. It's purple and blue.
Like he's trying to make a classic. Kind of looks like a modernized classic suit.
It looks pretty cool.
He's kind of missing the little hand fins, you know, but it looks like kind of like a modern version of the classic suit.
Space says thoughts on Dictator Superman, aka Injustice Superman. I thought Wonder Woman was quite evil in that universe. Yeah, they're pretty much like the mirror universe compared to the DC universe. But we already have that. Like the thing is that we already had evil Superman. It's Ultraman. There's already a long list, a laundry list of evil versions of the Justice League. They did not need a new one with the Injustice games, but they did come up with a new one. What can you do? Isn't the Batman fear is Joker? I remember seeing that in the Batman game. I have no idea. Could be. So guys, I guess we're pretty much done for tonight. So next week, depending on what the bonus week will be, we might go play the. We might go back to playing the. I'll say it at some point. The Dark Knight's content. or depending on what the bonus week will be, we might play some other content. I guess we'll find out. But next week it will be well, we're going to play again with heroes. Also next week.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
next
think so.
Wednesday is the first. So also next week when we play, we should know what the bonus, what the daily rewards will be. For those wondering, normally we should be getting the Blue Beetle style as a daily reward. We were told as much way back when. So unless there was some sort of change, we should get the Blue Beetle rewards by next week. But I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. And of course, we don't know what the 20 we do not know what the 21-day reward is just yet. We'll find out next week. Hopefully, it's going to be better than this month. This month, people were not very happy with the Perpetua neck piece. Can't really blame them. That's not my favorite, but oh well. So, Mr. Flashpoint, anything you want to add before we leave?
No, just have a good weekend, everyone, and see you later.
And I'm very disappointed you did not change your name to Flashpoint Ghost Rider just yet.
No, I'll never.
So guys, thanks to everyone who came to watch the stream. It's always you guys are awesome. Thanks to everyone who came to play with us. There wasn't that many people this week, but that's to be expected for EEViLL Friday, and also especially now that people seems to be pretty much gone on vacation for the summer. The summer started early this year, and I can't really blame people for that. And thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. It's always great to be able to interact with you guys in the chat. It's something that way back when I started making them videos, never thought of that, never expected that. But chatting with you guys every week is pretty awesome. So thank you guys for coming by. So guys, have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.